Hola, my name is Celeste. I am an artist, a mental health advocate, and the founder of my business called Celuna. These are some of the lovely people that I've had the blessing of working with for the last couple of years. And my business is a fun way of addressing community mental health while improving financial wellness. The problem that I am seeking to address is the way that poverty affects folks' mental health. San Diego is the most expensive city to live in now in the nation, and as someone who grew up here, it has been increasingly difficult. And for folks who already experience the impact of systemic inequity on their income, so Black, Indigenous people of color tend to make less, tend to have a huge wealth gap, they are also affected in their mental health similarly. So the second part of this is they're struggling and the resources available are not really meeting the needs due to the lack of culturally competent care, mistrust of institutions, which has a very real historical, there's been a lot of historical trauma with BIPOC folks and health institutions. So there needs to be some kind of bridge or alternative for support. And this is something that my business is providing. Through coaching, trauma and culturally informed coaching, I support folks in getting jobs and telling their story in a way that supports their mental and financial wellness. I do this by providing resumes, one-on-one guidance, and tools that tangibly helps them do the hard part of reaching for that job that it pays you more. But you don't want to really do that work, so you hire me and we work together to get you to your goals. I also offer cohort-based learning and creative ways of learning skills that support our mental health, such as creating a book, publishing your story, and telling your story. All of these are ways to learn how to navigate the system in a way that you feel empowered and confident so that change doesn't feel so scary. So change is more manageable because you feel empowered to do the changes that you need to make. The market opportunity for mental health supports, specifically in San Diego, are huge and increasing every single year. For community support services, that's what I would fall under. It's a huge investment that they're making. And socio-emotional learning is similar. So this is a term used in schools. And it just means that we're teaching students how to cope with life better and make better decisions at an earlier age. I've worked with students and adults for the last 10 years. I started counseling when I was 17 and I was working with peers. And this is a really huge, important investment to make because we need folks who are emotionally intelligent and able to make better decisions. So the way that I make money is by providing these career services that I mentioned, redesigning people's resumes, helping them feel really good so that they apply and are confident in their interviews, coaching them in that way. I also provide fundraisers to provide accessibility for folks. So basically, folks come together, make art for free. I provide everything they need, and the creations that they make are sold, and the funds are used to provide scholarships for folks. The last one is coaching cohorts. So these are the Aspiring Authors Apprenticeship, where folks learn how to become self-published and earn 100% of the profits they make if they choose to sell their book. And mental health recovery, one of the number one things of recovering is telling your story. So they're doing a two-part process, and some people may know it, some people may not. I know it, and it's really wonderful to see them transform through that process. I also work with students, teaching them early on how to feel empowered and using what I know from cultural concepts of humility and, we don't want to ask too much, and just calling that out by name and encouraging them to feel really confident about what they've done. So the last 4 months have been really amazing. I have grown so much in my clients, my revenue. I have been awarded most grants that I've ever been awarded. And I'm just so thankful that I learned about marketing and how to put myself out there, how to set deadlines and hold myself accountable with my sales. So it's been a really amazing learning process for myself and my business. I hope to continue this work and collaborate with local organizations to bridge that gap and connect people with resources, because there are a lot of resources out there, and I hope that we can bridge that together. And eventually I would like to create a physical space for holistic support to help people going through similar transitions. I hope to use the funding that I receive to put myself out there through marketing, continue my own training and development, and engage with community, as well as establish the nonprofit. All of this work is directly informed by my lived experience with mental health recovery. I'm deeply invested in Southeast San Diego because it's my first home after a lot of transition in childhood. So I'm really excited to continue working with the community. Thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.